What up? What's up, guys? It's Bishop here with the ACL, MCL, PCL meniscus tears recovery update. So now I believe we're on week 4. So what has happened, catching some of you guys up, tore the ligaments, process of being in this brace locked at 20 degrees, trying to bend my knee to 90 degrees through by doing physical therapy because the MCL and PCL had a chance of healing with scarring. And if they heal, then all I'll need is a routine ACL surgery, hopefully, if the meniscus tears aren't too bad. He won't really know that until Monday the 25th, or potentially, when he goes in there with surgery, I should say, because I really haven't been able to bend my knee that much when I visited this doctor. So at my last visit, he said to take the brace off, start putting about 20% weight on my foot, like with the crutches or whatnot. But take the brace off, keep the foot elevated, keep the compression wrap on occasionally, still ice it, still go through the routine stuff. So what I did is I unlocked the brace from 20 degrees and I put it at 60. So anytime I feel like I need the brace on, so he says if it starts hurting or something, or you feel maybe just different, like uncomfortable feeling, put the brace back on. But guys, I think I can bend it to 90. So I have physical therapy this week, one more session, and then Monday the 25th, when I go back to the doctor, that's when I kind of find out everything. If I only need one surgery, if I need 2 surgeries, when would that surgery be? Prayers up that I only need 1 surgery. That's the hope, the goal for this. So I'm going to take the brace off, kind of show you where I'm at. What I've been doing is the same physical therapy routines that I've done in the previous videos. I don't want to sound repetitive or show those same videos. I still have the EMS machine that's shocking my quads, so I'm doing that a couple times a day for 10 minutes is what the timer set. Grabs a hold of your muscles, shocks them, and that's mainly for post-op, for the muscles not to be completely destroyed, but for there to be some strength in them. And so by putting 20% weight on my foot, I've noticed, I've noticed some pain here and there. But nothing bad. There's been a couple nights I've thrown up because as I try to bend my knee, sometimes I try to do too much because I really want to get to 90 because I really don't want 2 surgeries. That's kind of what the balance is on. But at the same time, I don't want to further injure myself by bending it too much or too frequently. So it's kind of a weird line to walk. And so I was fortunate. Just my coworkers came out, some friends came out. Did some major yard work this past weekend, which helped me out a lot. I was able to go out to my deck, make it down to my deck, sit down for a little bit, prop my foot up, and get some sun, so that was good. It was good to be outside. I was telling some of the guys here, I was like, man, just to be outside is like a game changer because I've been in the bed for so long. So it was it was a good change. But anyway, so here we go, just to kind of show you guys where I'm at right now. So before, try to get closer to the camera without it being awkward. When I would put, and you can see it's already at a bend there. Before I would only be able to bend it right there. If you go back to some of the older videos, you'd see, it went to 30 degrees, and then occasionally at, actually it was more like that, I guess you could say. And then physical therapy was able to bend it to about, 50 or 60, about there. And you guys can see that I'm pretty much at 90 now, hopefully. Maybe my perception's so messed up, though, with this, because, this is straight, right? So I would say that's 90, right? Like 90-degree angle. There's a little square you draw in the corner. But you see, I can even actually, if that is 90, let's say we go on my 90 measurement, I can actually go a little bit past that. But I go back to physical therapy for an official measurement later this week. But right there, I'm in pain. But it's not unbearable. But even here, all this is fine. This is okay. But with those meniscus tears, that's why I'm still bedridden. He doesn't want me to further those tears. And the ACL is completely torn. And I didn't realize this. Let's chop it up real quick because I don't want this video to be too long. Hollered at my buddy Marcus in Canada. His birthday was the other week. And he says, and maybe I mentioned this in my last video. I get it all twisted. But with their insurance policies, people have to wait 12 months to 16 months sometimes before getting an ACL surgery. And I was like, bro, you can walk around on a torn ACL completely. He's like, oh, yeah, people have to here. And my good friend Greg, he told me that he had a ACL injury, in the past. And, he walked on it, for a couple months or whatnot. And so the big thing, though, is by having surgery, being fortunate with that, very, very blessed to be in the position that I'm in with health insurance and all that. But also that it seems like the PCL and MCL have healed. I don't want to get too excited because I'm not a doctor. I really can't tell you. I might go in the 25th and he'd be like, yeah, it's worse. But it feels better. But the reason why I'm still bedridden, even though you can walk around on a torn ACL, even without assistance, without crutches or a walker or whatever, although I still use them because I don't want to, the 2 tears in the meniscus is what he said. He was more concerned with me further injuring. So that's, for those who have gone through an ACL injury, you might be like, bro, just get out of bed and walk. You're fine. Even though it still hurts to walk, and I'm only putting about 20 to 40% of weight on it. And that's the hardest thing, right? So how do I know what 20% is? I'm like, that's about 30. Maybe I need to, nobody really knows what 20%. I just wish he'd say a little bit of weight, not 20%, because you can't measure it. Anyway, so that's where I'm at right now, guys. Keep me in your prayers. The 25th is when I find everything out. Praying for one surgery and praying that it's just the ACL, like a routine surgery. Praying I'll bounce back and be back out on the court or the field within no time. So thanks for watching the videos, guys. I love you guys so much. Thanks for all the prayers and all the support. You guys are great. Thank you for everything. All right. Love you. Peace. I don't know why I did that.